Hi, everyone. It's Katherine Skaggs, and I'm here with the Mythical Goddess Tarot and some wisdom that I find I have been looking at for the last few weeks. I haven't been online for a couple of weeks because I've been deep in some inner work I've been doing myself, ceremony, ritual, getting out of linear time into space, into the nothingness, where I can contemplate and reconnect to the power of the divine. So the word grace has come up, and I've been contemplating that. I didn't even know I was contemplating it. I've been asking for love to come in to help me have wisdom and to truly be a reflection of that in every place in my life. And I know where there's been challenges, it's been hard to touch that. Have you had that in your life? Have you ever felt like you needed grace, but you were just in this world that seems extreme right now? So, one of the things that I wrote this morning that I'd like to share with you, I've got it written down, so I am going to read it because it's the essence of what we need in our world right now. Every one of you, every one of us needs some grace. We need love so immense that it helps us transmute the right and wrong, the good, the bad, the extremes of separation. Because the suffering in the world right now is born of separation from our divinity, from the divinity of another, from the beauty and light within each one of us. We've got criticism, we've got choices that have made one person better off than another, where there's extreme highs and extreme lows. And right now, our hearts are suffering, our mental states are suffering, our emotional states are suffering. We've truly become out of harmony in so many ways. And it's really important that we find the harmony. That's part of the grace, that we find our focus again on what is beautiful, on what is filled with light, on what is compassionate, on what is love. That returns us back to this state of grace. So I'd like to talk about what wisdom came in this morning. And what I wrote, what came to me is grace is the energy I embrace and honor today. Love so immense that it transmutes anything not of love. Let's talk about that again. Love so immense, not the, oh, I love you, I got a crush on you, but this vibration of energy, love, the divine, is so powerful. It can come through you, it can come through me, and it transmutes anything that is not love. It is where there is no time. It's not linear. It's only the power of this vibration of love, this highest, most divine light that shines into the darkness, it shines into the separation. It's where miracles are born. Miracles and grace are kindred spirits, if not the same energy, that are born of this divine love. This is the love that holds you and holds I and unifies all of us into the oneness of the great spirit of the divine. So I've asked the Mythical Goddess Tarot today to give us some additional reflection on this that'll inspire you, that will lift you up, that will support you being in the vibration of love, allowing the anger, the pain, the suffering, the separation, the criticism, and all the injustices to be held in something greater than where they were created from, which was fear. So here's to us rising above into the power of love, that there may be grace filled through all of ourselves in all the ways that we can be in the world, and that the world can be embraced by this divine love for complete transformation, for complete healing. So I'm going to do a 3-card spread. That's what I was inspired to do today, to see what the goddesses have to say about our condition and what is lifting us up and what is possible. So, of course, we have something amazing come in. We've got Crow Woman. She's about justice. She's about divine justice. She's about what is yours is coming to you. So in the light of grace, she tells me that there's magic afoot, that there is so much going on in the inner levels of consciousness within your very being. That, one thing I know about grace is it completely wipes out karma. It means that whatever your suffering's been born of, poor choices, experiences where you've been deep in fear, separation from love, from another, from within yourself, within this world, from the divine, is that there's something much more magical taking place at this big level that's bringing balance back to yourself, to ourselves, and to humanity as a whole. That this divine love is so great, is going to restore us beyond anything we can imagine. That the grace that comes clears all the past, of all the misunderstandings, of all the mistakes. So it might be kind of a big thing to imagine that's possible for humanity. So start with yourself. With all of the things that you truly have regretted or felt angry about, or whether you feel like you've done something wrong or had something wrong done to you, imagine that divine law, that these higher principles and energies of divine love are coming right now to transform and transmute your world and bring you back into balance, as well as to bring healing to your siblings, to your friends, your family, your parents, your grandparents, and all of your ancestors. Imagine that's what we are up to right now as we call in this love that helps us to let go of all the places where we have been in suffering. As we do that, guess what? We bring in this energy emotionally and spiritually into our knowing that brings us back to ecstasy, brings us back to emotional pleasure and happiness. It restores our deep emotional selves and how we can live in this world. This is also tells me we have a lot of help from the divine beings of light. All our angels, our star beings, our helpers, our guides, our allies, they're here helping us to restore this place. As that divine love comes in, we return to a state of love. And that is ecstatic. That creates, that blesses, that heals. All right, what else do we need to know? Again, another balance card. This is mental balance. You know, as we bring in this divine love, we're able to go between our higher divine selves and our earthly selves to find balance in our inner beings, our subconscious, and then in our external conscious mind. And this is a really important piece because from that place we can focus clearly on what we choose to create. And I do say choose, not react, not create unconsciously, but truly on a soul's level, as you're filled with this light and love, how do you choose to create with greater love, with greater joy, with greater clarity of mind, of heart, of body, and of spirit? So that's the word and the energy to focus on today. I hope that you find this as a blessing and something you needed to hear. And how can you return to that within yourself? How can you return to that within your relationship with another, or with where you work, or with your entire family, or anything that's going on in the world? I offer you grace. I offer you immense love. And let us all embrace this and do our part and know that we are loved beyond anything we can imagine. All right, much love to you, Katherine Skaggs. I'm the author of the Artist Shaman Healer Sage. I encourage you to check it out. Get a copy, it'll help you with this. And the Mythical Goddess Tarot, that's here to help guide you with nothing but light and love. Grace be to you.